And a Mayday to you out there. It's week 13 in the NFL, guys. And guess what? There's some good games coming up. Last week, guys, not bad. 52%. Over 500, I guess. 11 up, 10 down, 1 push. Let's do better this week. Let's go after them. I've got all the games starting with Sunday at 1 o'clock, my Brownies. So stick around and let's get to them. Okay, starting off 1 o'clock on CBS. Like I told you, my Brownies, they travel down to Tennessee. Cleveland is getting 6 at Tennessee. 54s are over and under. I'll tell you what. This is truly, last week I said it was a game that the Browns had to prove. They went down there and they proved they had a little bit of trouble here and there, but they got it done at Tennessee. I don't think they're going to stay in this game. I think Tennessee is just a very good football team. Browns, prove me wrong, please. I like Tennessee minus the 6. 54.5, not going to touch it. Moving on, 1 o'clock, we've got Las Vegas Raiders at the New York Jets, and 47.5 sure over and under. Raiders laying 8 at the Jets. I think it's kind of froggy. I think it's real froggy. Raiders have been going like this. Don't know who they are or what they are. Got their pants beat or brains beat in at Atlanta last week. Come on, guys. I'm glad they did. Okay, but I'm going to actually take the Jets. I can't believe it. Ralph, I'm taking the Jets. Gotham, baby. Here we come. Gotham City. 47.5. You know what? I'm going to take the under in that game. I think that might be a gift. And here we go. We've got 1 p.m. The Jacksonville Jaguars moving on. They're on CBS. Got the Jaguars going up to Minnesota. The Vikings minus 10. Jaguars playing good ball, man. I mean, they have played good ball. They've hung in games, and there's no reason why they can't hang in this game. They might even beat the Vikings. I'm taking the Jaguars. And 52s are over and under. Like I said, they're getting 10. I'm taking the 10. 1 p.m. CBS moving on. We got the Bengals going down to Miami. The Dolphins minus 11.5. 42s are over and under. Bengals, every time you think that they should be in a game, they get blown out. When you think they shouldn't, like last week, they almost won that game with their third-string quarterback against the Giants. Boy, the Giants, they must be hapless. I hope so, because Cleveland's got to go there. Didn't play them in a couple weeks. Anyway, not going to lay 11.5. Yes, I am. I don't want to, but I am. The Dolphins are really hot. They're really a good team. 42s are over and under. I'm going to lay 11.5 and take the Dolphins. 1 o'clock, CBS moving on. The Colts are at Houston. Uh-oh. Big game for the Colts to rebound, man. They got slaughtered. They got munched at their own home place last week against Tennessee. And they're only laying 3 down against the Texans. Texans playing a little better ball here and there, but 51s are over and under. I'm going to lay the 3 and take the Colts. I hope I lose that. I hope the Texans beat them. Moving on, I'm going to go 1 o'clock Fox. And Detroit's at Chicago. Big rivalry game here. Both teams kind of stagnated. 45s are over and under. Chicago's minus 3 at home. You know what, guys? I like the Lions in this game. I just think Matthew Stafford's a better quarterback than Foles, and I think he's a way better quarterback than Trubisky. Getting 3, I think that game's going to be really a close game at the end. Moving on, let's look at 1 o'clock on Fox. The Saints travel to Atlanta. The Saints are laying 3 on the road. 45.5 sure over and under. I like the Saints. Atlanta played really good ball last week. The Saints, my golly, it doesn't matter who they put at quarterback. That team just keeps on marching in. And I'm telling you, at Atlanta, they're going to march in again. Minus the 3, I like them. 45.5, going to take the over in that game. And moving on, 4:05 p.m. and Fox Network, New York Giants at the Seattle Seahawks. Minus 10. Giants, they surprise me when they're getting a lot of points and stuff. It seems like they win the game when they're heavy underdogs. They play very well. When they are favorites, they lay an egg. So, what do? We take the Giants getting 10. NFL teams getting 10. It's kind of hard not to take that. 46.5, you're over and under. Not going to touch that one. 4:05 p.m. moving on. Fox. The Rams going to the Cardinals. Man, these two teams right here, they're battling. They're battlers. Good teams. Have laid eggs in the past. The Cardinals went to New England, laid an egg, but guess what? Don't think it's going to happen. I think at home against the Rams, they'll prevail, and they're getting 3. How could you not take that? Cardinals are a pretty good football team. 48.5, you're over and under. I really think that game will go over that mark. 48.5. I think that both teams will really put on a lot of points in that game. Moving on, 4:25 p.m. on CBS. We got a game that's a pick. So pick 'em. Who do you like? New England's at the Los Angeles Chargers. Who do you like? Me too. I'm taking them. Take the Chargers at home. You got to take the Chargers at home. Herbert plays pretty. Is it Herbert or is it Hey Bear? Oh, move that around. Depends on if you're French or American, I guess. No, it's Herbert. Justin Herbert, look out. I think he's going to put up a lot of points on the Patriots. 47 is your over and under. Don't want to touch it. Let's go to 4:25 CBS. Sunday, Philadelphia at the Green Bay Packers. -9. The Pack are laying 9 at home. Philadelphia really, really is a bad football team. I have no problem with the Packers laying 9, and I would take them if I were you. 47.5, you're over and under. I'm going to take the over in this game. Guys, the Packers might get this on their own. And moving on, 8:20 p.m. Sunday night. We've got Sunday night football. The Broncos at the Chiefs. Denver. Man, this team gets me every time. It gets me every time I pick them. The Colts are -14. It's a division game. Has Denver thrown in the towel? Who knows? Are they going to be good enough to score right alongside Kansas City? Who knows? But 14 points, guys. I can't lay those points. I got to take Denver. I mean, could Denver win the game? Yeah, it's a division game. I mean, crazier things have happened in division games. 50.5, you're over and under. It's going to be a ping pong match. I think it's going to go way over. I don't think they'll pass the 50. They might get the 50 midway through the third quarter. Anyway, moving on, Monday night. We've got 5 p.m. Fox. The Washington football team's going to the Steelers. Steelers now, boom, boom, boom. They're what, 50-0? I mean, this team just keeps on rolling and rolling and rolling along. They're good, guys. They're -7.5. Roethlisberger's getting that ball out of his hands really quick, which is what I always say. Go back and watch films of Bernie Kosar. Bernie Kosar dropped back. 1, 2, 3, throw. 1, 2, 3, throw. Never stood in the pocket and looked around and then had to scramble and all that stuff. Roethlisberger's doing the same thing. It's a winning formula for a quarterback. 1, 2, 3, throw. Get the ball out of your hands. Don't stand back there and read a newspaper, guys. It doesn't work. It only worked for Kenny Stabler, and that's because he had a mammoth front line that could block anything. Okay, so Pittsburgh laying 7.5. I'm taking them. Washington really stinks. Alex Smith's probably going to eat his lunch in that game. 42's your over and under. I'm taking it. I'm taking the under in that game. Okay, let's go to 8:15 that night. ESPN. Bills are at San Francisco. Bills are -2 at San Francisco. San Francisco only beats teams in their own division, it seems like. That team's not that good. I don't know what's going on with that team. I think the Bills are going to go out and actually show the world on Monday Night Football that they are a good team. I like them. Laying the 2. Man, do I hate laying points on the road, but I just think that it's a statement game for the Bills. They know the Dolphins are breathing on down their necks. They've got to get it going. 47.5 is your over and under. And listen, I don't like it. I'm staying away from it. Moving on. Tuesday, December 8th. Tuesday game. That's going to be on Fox. That's going to be on the NFL Network. And that's going to be on Amazon. It's Dallas, Baltimore. There's no line on this game, guys. But if I had to bet, at Baltimore, Baltimore played and almost beat the Steelers without, 23 guys were on the COVID list or 17 or something like that? Let me tell you. I'm going to take the Ravens. I don't know what the line's going to be, but I don't care. It's, that's just the way it is. I got a freebie pick here because there's no line. And that's it for week 13. I'm glad to have you guys watch. I love you guys, and thanks. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate all my subscribers. And hey, if you haven't subscribed, come on. What are you waiting on? Love to have you. Until next week. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Mayday is out of here. I think I am.